What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Keenan from KeenanRIVALS.com. Many of you saw this on Instagram, but for those of you who didn't know, I spent the entire last week in Dallas, kind of for like a business trip. I was all geared to take some street photographs, take some pictures, but after a long day of work, I was just completely exhausted, but I never got the chance to like really get out and see the city. As you guys can imagine, I was pretty much bummed out. I spent a lot of time kind of packing my gear bag, putting in my cameras, trying to figure out what should I bring, what shouldn't I bring. And yeah, never used any of it. So instead of just unpacking this and putting it all back on the shelf, I thought, why not share with you guys what's in my travel bag for 2019. So yeah, before we get into the bag, I want to share with you guys what I'm using. And it's the huge low pro Tactic 450 AW. This is a big bag. I can't even fit it in a frame. See my head? You see that? It's huge. All right, so unzipping this now, and I never realized how big this backpack was until it's sitting on this table. It does feel pretty good on my back. It's balanced, but it's massive. It is really big. And as you can see, I don't use too much of it. So probably don't need a backpack this big, but I tell you what, when you're doing street photography, sometimes I might have my gym clothes in here. I might have a couple different things going on, maybe some shoes. So having this extra real estate definitely comes in handy. The first thing you see here is a power brick. This is for my new laptop. I went ahead and grabbed the Dell XPS, 9570, I believe. Yeah, just a really great laptop that's gonna be able to edit some 4K footage, which you guys should be seeing here soon. And yeah, I pretty much use this space just for that. Every now and then you'll see my microphone in here. I use the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, but obviously I'm recording with that right now. So yeah, power brick, Video Mic Pro Plus. That's kind of what goes in there. In this pouch, again, don't keep too much, just some headphones from when I'm editing. So this is kind of like the editing, you know, audio section. And then for whatever reason, I just have some AA batteries in here. I guess you never know when you're gonna need these. You might be at a Starbucks and somebody's like, anybody got any AA batteries? And I can be like, I do. Outside of that, we have this little SD pouch. It has a little logo on here that says 32 gigabytes, but I keep a 16 gigabyte card in here. This is just for emergencies, in case I forget a card at home. You guys know I'm super prone for that. So now I just have one in my bag at all times. Tip, I also have one in my car. So I'm never gonna be without a memory card. Moving on here, we kind of have some of the good stuff. So I'm gonna skip this section for a while and show you guys what's in this end right here. So in this first pouch, we actually have a small little SSD. Definitely a game changer. You know, you can get them a lot cheaper now, but I kind of use this for just when I go to Starbucks and I want to edit. The next thing, I have this little lens brush. Hardly ever use this, but yeah, it has the brush aspect up top. There we go. And then you got like a little pin for the glass right there. Again, not something I go to too much, but lenses do get dirty and you have to clean them. The most used pouch in the bag, which is probably why it's so beat up. Got the Anchor brick here, charges my phone. That's pretty much all the charges. I guess my GoPro, my camera if I needed to, but those are pretty much good to go. Then we have some cables here. So we got the USB to USB-C. We got the little hard drive cord that I never use, but again, might be a Starbucks, somebody might need it. And then you have the just USB to USB mini. If you guys didn't notice, I don't have an iPhone cable in here. Your boy is no longer Team iPhone. I made the change. And then obviously in this little compartment, we had the laptop. As I said earlier, I made the switch to the Dell XPS. This is a 15-inch laptop. It is a tank, I love it. When I first bought it, I was a little bit nervous if it was gonna fit in this bag or not, but it just slides right in. Now for the last few months, years, I've actually been trying to minimize my camera kit as much as possible. And I think I finally got into a point where I'm just 100% happy. First, I have this little pouch here. This is actually the pouch for the aperture, you know, compact light. I never really put it in the pouch because it's a bitch getting out, but I do like to keep it just to kind of keep this things from moving around. And yeah, again, don't use this light too often, especially when I'm outdoors, but it does get a lot of use in the office, but I keep it with me for a rainy day. Never knowing you might need that extra light. Might be in an Uber, might be on a subway, might be taking some pictures with friends. It's just always good to have, and it's so small, so it's like, why not keep it in your bag? Next up, we have like some lens cleaner. I don't think I've even opened this before. It's just some spray, the little dusty thing. Again, not something I use too often, but if I didn't have it in my bag, I know I would need it. So I always keep it on deck. Next up, we actually have a little think tank bag. This is where I keep my spare batteries. Got 2 Fujifilm batteries in here, 2 GoPro. Anything with the, connectors or prongs up front means charged. When they're dead, I flip them over. So that way I kind of know what has juice and which doesn't. And then also in here, we keep the Fujifilm XF10 small compact camera. Love having this thing on the go. It never really stays in this bag. I normally keep it with me at all times from going out with friends or just going out, period. I throw it in my Carhartt bag and I always keep it with me. But I did bring it to Texas with me because I really didn't know what was going to be going on there. So yeah, it just slides in nicely right there. Over to the next compartment, we actually have the GoPro. This is the Hero 6. As you can see, I have this little small rig adapter. This actually screws into the bottom of the XF10 like so. That's kind of how I get that footage. I also have another small rig adapter that allows me to plug it into the hot shoe of my camera. But yeah, I let this one attach because I felt like I'd be using that smaller camera a little bit more over in Dallas. What else do we have here? Yeah, we got the Street Hunt book from Eric Kim. Couple ideas in here. You never know if you want to make a video. I kind of go through here, get some ideas, get some lessons, stand on a corner and take some pictures of, for 10 minutes or, something just to make the videos a little bit interesting. So I keep that for inspiration. Also in here, you see the XF23 F2. Just got this lens. So this is like my street lens for my larger body. And it is a little bit weird shooting with that 35mm focal length. I've been shooting with 28 for a while, but I'm excited to kind of get back into this and see what I can produce. And then last but not least, we have the main body. I'm sure you guys were expecting this camera, but this lens might be a surprise to you. So this is the X-T3 with the XF16 f1.4. Just got this lens. It is a massive, beautiful lens, and this is actually my vlogging camera. So I've been starting to vlog with this. This is the vlog lens, and yeah, I just love this setup. I'm so happy that Fujifilm's kind of crushing it with video. Really wish this setup had IS, whether it was in the lens or in the body. But overall, I am just happy with it. I've been wanting this lens for a long time. I've heard that it's magical, and yeah, I'm excited to see what I can create with this X-T3 and the XF16. So that's pretty much it for my bag, guys. The only thing that's missing in here is my Joby GorillaPod, which I'm recording on now. So maybe I'll give you guys some B-roll and you can kind of see how it looks with the GorillaPod inside. But yeah, that's pretty much my camera bag. It's simple, it's minimal, it's straight to the point. Big bag, but with everything inside of it, it is still pretty lightweight, and I couldn't really ask for anything else. If you guys have any questions and want to know why I use some of this gear, feel free to reach out to me, comment down below. Also link down below my Amazon kit so you can kind of see what all this is if you want to grab some of it and kind of implement it in your bag. I'll probably try and do this often. I switch gear a lot. So if you like this video, thumbs up, share it, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
All them nights I stayed up, trying to get my cake up. Tell my girl